Let's see. There we go. Let's see, where were we? Flesh Terror. I think I need to do armor pieces. And then we'll go from there. A little bit better light. Is a lamp? No, lamp's not in the way. Stuck to the board. Need to be careful. Ah, yeah, saved it a little bit. Tactical thumb deployment. Oh. That spear is going to break. Or rather, I will break it by accident. Head block, jerks. There we go. I miss a spot, or hit a spot I shouldn't. That I cannot easily fix. Is that a glistening bit or a spot I missed? Hard to tell. There you go. I need to calm down. Too much of a rush. Just relax. Stroke. Spear. Did I? Yeah. What am I going to do with those big knee pads? I don't know. I don't want them to be like a big polka dot. Maybe I'll blend the color. Okay. Let's watch the spear, which now I can't see. Let's try. Let's try a different angle. That's a good angle. Gonna need to clean up after this a little with some white paint. Maybe before I go in for the detailing. Haha. This will be iffy. All right. What do I want to do with those? Too much paint right there. Give me some of that back. Maybe I'll do something with those spines. Make them bony. That's not helping. Yeah. Don't want to make the hands red as well with the same color. I think, yeah, they're going to be part of the armor. Gauntlets are core. Huh. how am I going to distinguish this red from the blood that's on there? I think I've got a technical paint for that, like some sort of gore paint. Or gore substance. Make it more glistening. That's okay. Can't get focus. That looks okay. Oh man, I wish my eyes were better. And spear, don't stab me. Armband, that's what that piece of jewelry is called, I think. I was having a hard time thinking of it. I was like, is it a torque? No, it's not a torque. Oh, I think this is an hour-long song or version. I should probably change it. Yes, it's an hour long. Aha. I did not get all the way in there on the other color, which sucks. Do a little cheating there. Oh, actually, don't need to be careful on that part. Or on that part. I think I'm going to brighten up that bloodness. come on. Hello, just working on the avatar and very slowly painting. Base coat right now. Oh, hey. I'm using the, I have this mixer that does it, it's really finicky. Like I have to use one particular type of paint to actually get it to work and trick it into working on my Games Workshop paints. If that's what you were meaning. Because it's our nail polish mixer. Bloody hand. Yeah. I got one and it didn't work at all for whatever reason. And then Amazon sent me a second one. And it's been pretty nice. So I think if I'm painting this guy's glove red, I need to differentiate the actual gore of his blood on his hand in some way. I've got some technical stuff, but yeah. Yeah. Well, it helps. I mean, I'm so lazy to, take so much effort to shake the paint cans. Ah, darn it. Let's see. Let's see. You need to steer clear of this gore. But I need something to make it all gross and nasty looking. Like some sort of technical paint. There. So do you paint Warhammer stuff? Or other stuffs? Oh man. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't listen to music while I'm doing this. It's like Johnny Cash's Hurt came on. I'm like, oh man. I'm not in the mood to be depressed at the moment. Yeah, we are all our own harshest critics and everything. I mean, I think on some level, yeah, we're never satisfied with whatever we do. But what 3D printed stuff, because I got a few of those. Because like Eldar were my favorite army, and they haven't like updated the models for years. But I saw these really pretty ones on Etsy, and so I got those. But I really like this sculpt. It's very pretty. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Kaz minis. Is that one of the 3D sculptor guys? My music was a little bit too loud. Let's turn it down. Let's see, did I miss a spot there? Oh yeah, on the inner palm. Oh, cool. I am not like up to date on things since I just got back into the hobby. Like I was back into it when I was a teenager, like 30 years ago. And then I stopped playing, stopped painting, and my nephew got me into this. Got me back into it because he was like, "Hey, did you hear of the thing called Warhammer?" And so I was like, oh, "Did I?" And so then I started looking at all the stuff that's come out since, and I really like a lot of this stuff on Etsy. Like, I've got some Gamak stuff and Piper Industries. And, what is it? The Sunland Empire guys. I can't remember what the Highland Miniatures, I think. I really like their stuff. So do I want to make the shoulder pads this color red? Maybe. Let's see if this will work now. Yep. Oh, we'll see. Everybody, starts from a beginning. I've been trying to, my nephew who is doing this sort of with me, I've been trying to tell him, like, look, dude, you just need to practice. And he wants to be instantly great, instantly at the beginning. And I've been trying to show him some tricks, but he has no patience. But he's a good guy, good kid. But I've been watching videos and things and seeing like the way things have advanced is kind of things advanced with all these like new techniques and things. They're kind of great. Like this is a slap chop. Have you like done anything with that? The whole dry brushing to get the different levels of black levels and color. I really like it. The highlights, pre-highlighting, I guess you could call it. And contrast paints and speed paints are so nice. Like when I started, I just did white primer and everything in solid colors with edge highlights. And that was rough. Although we had inks and dry brushing, just not to quite this degree. Slapchop's fun. I like it just because of the mix between aesthetics and speed of application. To me, it feels like all right, now I can reduce this miniature to coloring inside the lines. Something I was actually good at in school. But they're like, I've been watching YouTube people, and there's some amazing people out there, and I'll never be anywhere near like that level. But it's fun to be able to just make something and have something on hand afterwards. I'm just rambling. When I'm assembling, like I've got videos and streams of assembling models and things. I ramble a lot more on those. Painting takes more focus for me. It's all squiggly. Oh man, I forgot my soda. Well. No. What was that? That was censored, I think. Oh. We'll leave that jewel there for something. Splotch. Now I'm listening to Tina Turner from that Mad Max movie. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, let me see. No, I can't do the. Hold on, let me scoot over my back and turn the URL sensor off. Let's see, stream manager. Sorry, I'm just looking at oh, I'm not the most Twitch savvy individual, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm going to try to find out. I want to see. You're not the first person who's come on and who's said, like, I've got stuff to show you and I'd like to see it. Sure, chat settings. There, I think I turned it off. Turned off hyperlinks. Or banning hyperlinks. Yeah, try it. Or try it again. I think I turned off the setting. So try the hyperlink in the chat and maybe I can do it. And whisper, I'd have to actually, like, nobody's ever whispered. Oh, there we go. Discord. There we go. Oh, there I see it's a little goblin woman. That's not bad at all, dude. That is nice. I'm a big fan of the progression of red, orange, yellow. In fact, I'll likely be doing it on this dude because he's got fire and flames all over his bum. All right, where was I? Oh, underneath here. Thunderdome. That's the song. Nah, dry brushing is fun. It is. I'd say it's like the technique where it's like you get the most results for the shortest amount of time. There's the dude who has that video for Slapchop. He's amazing with it. I know that doesn't narrow it down at all. The dude with the Slapchop video, but the one I noticed, I don't remember his name. I have terrible memory for names. Something magnum opus, maybe? Something like that. That sounds right. And now it is Prince When Doves Cry. Artist opus, that's the dude. Yeah. He's really great. It's very engaging. Yeah. I have not purchased his dry brushes. He also had some other thing, like some sort of palette. But doing Warhammer stuff, though, I have no money for any of that extra stuff. Which is kind of why I like 3D printed stuff, since it's more reasonably priced, and a lot of times the sculpts are nicer than first party stuff. This is not going as well as I'd like. Yeah. I mean, the number of female miniatures they have is pretty small, if I recall. Oh, I missed all these ridges in here. Like, I remember, well, they always had that thing where they had the Slanesh daemonettes, and then, you know, they got some guff for having them have bosoms. And they shied off from then, back when I was still playing. But I saw like the new Lilith Hesprax, and she's kind of cool, but kind of buff too. And I need to get more paint on this. There. I think that's good enough on that side, inside. I know, seriously. And there were only one on each model, so I mean, hey. Yeah. Did I get that now? Right. Ah, missed a spot. See if I can brace this a little. No, I am as far and away from being good. I mainly get by. Table ready is what I aim for. Oh, you're gone. Maybe. Did you take off? Oh, see ya. Now I'm listening to the Goonies song. Cyndi Lauper. There. the hair. Raise my hand here. Lost Boys. I'm going to need to, oh, I'm going to put white on it. So maybe I don't need to do anything more than brush it off. What? Are you still there? Weird, the connection's showing one less person. I think one is me. Anyways. But yeah, he's got a bum. Let's get that. I gotta get under this dude's hair. Not going to be doing much detailing under that. More glue, more paint. Oh man. Tactical strike. There. Kitty. All right. There. Oh, this paintbrush, I need to be nicer to it. It's starting to fray. See. There's one jewel that's like right under his hair. I'm going to have a hard time with that. Let's see. I think I see some. You get inside these grooves. Yeah, that ridge. Inside ridge too. Gotta be careful of his face now. There. All right. Grr. What now? Gold in the jewelry, maybe? I was going to try to dry brush this a little bit more white to get a brighter, like, white hair and go with that. I'm going to need to do dark for his mouth. I'm not sure if the eyes may be yellow. I don't know. I need to clean up a little bit with some white though, real quick. Where'd my other paintbrush go? That I was using. Ah, there it is. Close this sucker up. It's too much. Oh, this spot. There. All right. Anything more that jumps out at me? All right. Oh, bugger. Oh, there. a little bit better. So what do I want to do with those knee pads? I mean, if I'm going to stick with the progression I've already chosen for the shoulder pads, then those should be red as well. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah. I think that might be best. Hey. Just base coating. If it's you, Michelle the Unicorn again, hey, welcome back. Yeah, I think I'll consolidate those with that Flesh Terror red. Maybe work on gold for the, or some sort of, something for the jewelry and the metal bits. Not sure. Oh, okay. Hey, I saw somebody else come in. Oh, I think my display is kind of acting up, or maybe it's lag. Yeah, I think I'm going to take these knee pads and make them the same red, because I don't want, if I did something differently with them, they might just a little bit too much garish, too much of a pop to it. That looks like blood. Yeah. Do not want to mess with the fire. Fire. Oh, music. Like a stone with audio slave. That's old. But I am old, so fitting. I need to brace my hand. Get these little bits here. Yeah, I told my wife that we're all always still teenagers in our brains. Well, I can only speak for myself, but I feel no different. But I can infer. I think a lot of people feel the same way. I'm going to end up doing something with that knee pad, but I just don't know what. And I'm going to end up breaking that spear. I keep hitting my lamp with it. It's probably wise. What is this song? I can't recognize it. Which I know, nothing more boring than having somebody tell you about music you can't listen to. I tried having music on while doing this, but I got, you know, like even when it was like classical public domain stuff, YouTube and Twitch would still freak out. And it's like, come on. But apparently I've clicked on the 80s playlist where it came up. But it's like music from Lost Boys. And what was that other movie? The Goonies. Mad Max. Let's see, am I missing? Miss the spot? No. How about there? And I think I'm gonna see if I've got that blood technical paint. There. Oh yeah? I'll have to look into that. That might be nice. Because it's always more fun to share music with people. Blood. Glistening blood effect. That's it. Let's take a look at this together. Yeah, this is glistening blood. What does this look like? I don't know, it just looks like a purplish. I don't see anything. Oh, maybe it dries. I might as well try a little bit. Let's see what it looks like on just here. Let me use see if I can dry it fast enough. You know, that doesn't look bad. Can you see it? Let me see if I can angle it to the camera. It's hard to see. There. I mean, it looks like blood. Yeah. Real blood dries and then it gets all brown. So gross. Oh, I'm getting stuff on my silicone pad. Now Beethoven's knife, which always makes me happy because of Immortal Beloved. Gore and grossness. It's a little too pinky. We have to go over with something else. Well, it does dry darker. It seems to dry darker. I mean, maybe he just disemboweled some alien. That's its blood. Who knows? We'll see if this turns out okay. Blood and ichor and grossness. Kiela Chicane. Big weirdo. Oh, darn it. That was a gem I just painted over. I'll try to remember it. It's not bad. I'll need some highlights on it or something. And my eyes are going out of focus here. And that's kind of a cool effect. If it stays like that, who knows? Need to get more blood. I need to get the red again and go back over this. Get the spots that I don't want to be blood. I'm not going to do the upper part. fix that. I thin this down for that inner part. Just a little thinner. I can get no. That's a little bit better. Or like run into those gaps. That's not bad. Alright, so that looks like gore to a reasonable amount. I need to get red on that other part of the gauntlet. Might need a little bit of highlight. I don't know if you can see it all. Oh hey, I think we might have a new person. Hello. Calum and Jacane. I need to get the red back. And some white too, so I don't forget about that jewel that I painted over by accident. If it dries, I'll give it a little blast from the dryer. I like the look of that. It'll be even better if that's like if I don't reuse that color anywhere. Ah, oh, not good. Let's see. Oh no, that is gore. I missed it. That is gore that's running like over onto the blade. I need to get underneath it still. And there's a little bit there that I missed. Oh no. Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah, that is all gore. Hard to tell. There. Okay, and there's a little bit on the bottom of his elbow that I missed, or that I bumped. I mean, it looks like, yeah, looks like part of his armor, but it is gore from the other angle. Big dollop of blood. And just a little bit. Nastiness. That doesn't look bad. Okay. I think time to. What color should be like the leather straps holding his his jewelry. Pick a color at random. Murder scene. Murder scene is a good color. I'll give it a test run on one of the straps. See what it looks like. That did not look like Yoda. Should be better. Let's see how this looks. Dark and weird. That's like magenta. Yeah, I'm going to need a smaller brush if I'm going to just go for straps. Alright. Let's look for one that's not super prominent, but I have access to. It might get lost with everything else. Oh, no, it's purplish. That's not bad. Yeah, I think I like it. I don't know if you can see it. A little purplish on his bum. See. It needs to be light though. Queen who wants to live forever. That was a little fat fingering. I was laughing at your bum bush comment. Let's see. technically, Queen's Who Wants to Live Forever is another 80s movie song too, because of Highlander. So there you go. Educational as well as super exciting, this channel. It's going to be tough to get at this without painting all over this. Yeah. Okay, give me this angle here. You get closer so it actually gets in focus. I'm using a magnifying glass, so because my eyes are that bad. Spear. Too much. Oh man. I'm now listening to Zombie Hyperdrive Gigawatt, which is pretty cool. If you haven't heard it, I recommend listening to it. Ah. A hard time getting in this crevice here. And I noticed now that I actually missed a portion of his body. So I'm going to need to get in there. Get more paint on this brush. Come on. More paint. Sneak it under here. Oh. sucker. All right. A little bit less paint. I'm not disappointed with this paint called Murder Scene. It is not bad. Hopefully it dries okay. Ah, darn it. Oh, it doesn't. When it's drying, it looks like it leaves spots I know for sure I painted, but they're white. Or maybe I just need to clean up a little. Maybe a second layer. Oh, that's fire. That is not a belt. It's fire. Is that all his belts? I thought he'd be all Rob Liefeld. Ha ha ha. Generational humor. Man, that gore on his arm actually turned out okay. I mean, that looks cool. Maybe a few highlights. Like some pink. I don't know. Alright. Now to choose the right color of gold for his ornaments. And then I gotta give thought to the weapon. I'm not sure. I kind of want to keep the face white, the hair white, but make it more white, so I'll probably dry brush it a little more. Maybe I'll do that a little bit right now, just to get an idea of how it feels. And give me some time to think about what I really want to do with the weapon. A friend of mine way back when, he would map out everything he wanted to do. He would like draw a picture of it in his notebook. And just give himself something to work from. I could never do that because I'd always change my mind. This is my raggedy dry brush. Brighter. Now against the green, or rather with the green. So I could see that it depends on everything on what I surround it with. You know what? I should do more on the groin cloth. Is it a groin cloth? I mean, isn't there maybe a length limit on a groin cloth? Is it called something else? Now I'm listening to Mike Massey, who is a YouTube dude who does cover songs, and Africa, which has like several million views. So, but it's a really nice cover. All right, back to it. Gold is a good one. I've got bronze. Bronze is traditionally more like a flame color, and then that would leave me to do gold. Maybe on some of the weapon. Let's see. But I would really want a little bit more yellow. Yeah, I don't want to mess that up, so I'm gonna. I have a wet palette, but I just never got the hang of using it. Like, it just disrupted my vibe, my flow. All right. Let's try a very prominent. Yeah, I like it. It's going to need some tone on it, though, to get some of the shading back. Maybe some red tone. Can you see that, Michelle? How does that color choice look for the piece of jewelry? I think that's okay for like all of his little runes. Are Eldar things called runes? I don't know. Okay, cool. Thank you. I think I'm going to work on that and then shade it. What time is it? 3. I'm not tired yet. Maybe I can do these runes and then I'll call it the night. And thank you for hanging out with me and talking to me. I appreciate it. Now I am listening to Chinese rap music. I forget, who is it? 24 Herbs, No Brothers. That is the song that I'm listening to. Glittering loot. Not bad. I'll bring that back over here so I don't forget it. Alright. Hey, I have mostly Astra Militarum. Just Eldar were always my first. Well, actually, they're Imperial Guard. I don't like saying Astra Militarum. They're Imperial Guard, darn it. Ah, no. There. Got some. I don't like getting metallics on my base coat because when it dries, it gets the worst for me to get out. So I instantly go, no, and try to stop it from taking. My eyes are getting tired. Let's get that other side. Bell bottoms. That's the song I'm listening to now. I suppose you could say that. Well, when I first started playing, like, my sister's boyfriend got me that box set of the very first Space Marines, which was, 30 plastic dudes, and we made them Crimson Fists. But I didn't actually play the game then. I was like, oh, they were in. So we painted them, but badly, like blue spray paint and then red fists done. And, but then got a job and bought my own first army, which was when the Eldar Aspect Wars first came out. And they're so fun to paint because they're all bright, primary, beautiful colors. And they were $8.50 a blister pack for a squad of 5. They're all the same figure, of course. So it's kind of like encourage you to try to kit bash them. But prices have gone up a bit. Get there. Yeah, I told you, man. I had my 50th birthday last year. Ancient. My wife's been pretty awesome about this, though. She's like, all right, that's going to be your hobby now. I'm like, yep. It was her idea for me to start streaming, though, because like you're doing all of this stuff, and there's got to be some people out there that might be mildly interested in it. And I'm like, I don't know. But it's always nice to have people to talk to. Because I would always just talk to myself, and so when I'm, doing stuff, it's very stream of consciousness. And my wife would laugh at me. Let's see. I think I'm going to need another metal color. Maybe I'll do the bronze for that. Because some of these have like clasps and things for the runes. Or maybe some sort of leather thing, maybe, I don't know. Let's see, what's that? Level 42, something about you. So there. This feels off for some reason, this particular rune. It feels rough. I wonder if I didn't shave it properly when I took it off the sprue. That doesn't feel right. I'm having a hard time getting this angle. Grey Knights they have some really good tutorials for Grey Knights, because I was looking at them and they have this like 4-step guide where you can just do them where it's like, you know, the metallics and then dark tone, and then you highlight, you know, the cool different things, and then some dry brushing, and they look pretty good with like a, you know, a couple hours per figure, or like a couple hours for a squad of 5 if they're all similar. They have some cool things. So I'm trying to think, should I make these pieces around the soul stones gold as well? Maybe a different color. I should finish up what I've chosen first already. Do these ones that I've already got going. Let's see. Oh, there. Oh, that's not going to be fun. This is one under his arm. Yeah, I need to loosen up that paint. Back in my day, Grey Knights were the models that like the rich kid got, because they were more expensive than the other figures, and back then Games Workshop would also charge more for miniatures if they were stronger. So like if they were worth more points, they're like, well, here you go. And the kid would have like 12 figures for a 2,000 point army. Like, I guess maybe the modern equivalent would be Imperial Knights. Ooh. It's not coming off. Darn it. I'll have to paint over it. Yeah, I used to have a Oh, how did you change them? Did you change up their gear? But I was gonna say there was a brick and mortar store that was down the way, and I started hanging out, and then it immediately went out of business like 3 months after I got back in the hobby. I was like, oh man. But it was this really small store. But the guy was really into it, and he was such a nice guy. It was like his dream to run a store, but I felt bad. Like I tried to spend money there at times, but he would never get anything new in stock. So I'd like try to buy my paints there and stuff. I can't even remember the name of the store now. Grey Knights are cool. Terminators used to be like the coolest thing. I talked to some people, other players recently. They're like, "Oh, Terminators." They're like, they used to be like the coolest box set you could get for the holidays. All right. I got like a piece of hair. It's like one of those that you get when you prime something. I should not have painted that. Yeah, his mold is not that great. Drago. And yeah, the Primaris rescaling. Thing is, they the Primarchs, like there's a limited edition like old Primarch figures, and they're just the same size as Marines. They're just cooler looking. I do not like them like in this version now where they're like what 12 feet tall. Like they had a Lehman Russ figure. It was just he's just some dude with 2 dogs. But I think that's before they had the Horus Heresy down as a thing. Horus Heresy they covered with the first few things of Adeptus Titanicus and Epic Space Marine. I'm going to need to fix this. Blarg. Crow, I don't think I've seen that figure. I like the new Primaris guys. I mean, I like the old setup of Assault Squad, Devastator Squad, Tactical Squad, because I like the vibe that that gave. Now with the Marines being so super hyper specialized, it feels kind of off to me. But then again, it could just because, you know, old and set in my ways. But I like the reasonable Marines approach that they're going with, like infiltrators and reavers, real special forces stuff. Which is why my Marine chapter I'm doing is Raptors. I like that whole concept. Where else? Where else? Where else? Oh, let's see. Oh, that's not a bad sculpt. I kind of like him better without the helmet, which is rare for me. I usually like people having their helmets on. Oh no. Got some gold on the belt. I need to get it. I think I'll get that part. And maybe that little scarab, whatever that is. Yeah. Well, most of them are, you know, bald with studs in their helmets. Or studs in their foreheads. Well, I mean, you could, if your whole particular thing was for, say, big shoulder pads, then it'd be like Mecca and Medina. But yes. Then the women aren't particularly that attractive either. Or they lately go to a lot of care to try to make them less attractive. Poor Marathi. Alright. That's cold for now. I need to touch up a little red on that, which will drive me crazy if I don't do it. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with, that's going to be a different metal color. Something for the armbands, some bone or something for those spikes. A staff? I want to do some sort of graduation or, color for the blade. Maybe something black with, stars or something. But he's got a heat motif, but still. I like the gore. The gore turned out pretty decently. I don't know if I can zoom it in a little. The gore. The belts turned out good. Or at least decent. The gore on his hand looks good. I like the color for the runes. I think I need to get a little bit more. All right, that's good. Everyone should be just super hot. Oh wait, this is the part that I missed on his bod. I need to go get my Blood Angels red. I think I want to be wrapping up soon though. It's getting late. But I appreciate you spending your time and talking to me. It makes this go by so much nicer. And it's nice just to be able to ramble and get opinions. Alright, I'm gonna touch this up and then that'll be it, I think. Best angle to get at this. Now I gotta come at it from, oh, water droplet, get away. This is gonna be tough. Man, my eyes. Ah, no, no. I'm bonking against something. Ah, no, this is bad. No. That rune. Now I need to clean up the rune a little. Yeah, I know. I should have. I totally just bonked and painted over the rune, trying to come out from that angle. At least the rune is easier to get to. And of course now I see a little spot. But all right. I think I'll use the bronze to do the other metal parts around his jewelry and insignia, the soul stones. But that's not bad for 2.5 hours of work. I am slow. Where's my paintbrush? My alcohol. Thrill to brush cleaning action. All right. I think I'm gonna leave this for now and take another crack at it tomorrow night. But this is what we came away with so far. It's going to be a bit more, maybe 2 or 3 more sessions before table ready. Anyways, hey, thank you for hanging out with me, Michelle the Unicorn, and for whoever else. It's getting there. It's getting there. But I appreciate talking and give me company. I'll talk to you later. You have a good night, okay? Take care, guys.